Hello and welcome back to memory at lightning speed with the permanent memory sphere and power recall. Memory course 4, episode 10, chain linking, part 4. The third element on the periodic table is something called lithium. Lithium. You're like, Achim, I'm going on Google. What's lithium used for? I see, it's used for what? Batteries, right? Lithium batteries. And you're like, oh, I can get a picture of batteries. If I can see it, I'll remember it. So picture batteries. And what do? Forget about the fire hydrant. Just focus on what? The balloon and now the batteries. Imagine what could you picture? What could you picture? Batteries flying out of nowhere and popping the balloon. Can you see that? Does that sound a little bit familiar? And you're like, Achim, I know my memory is, I thought it was a challenge, but it's not that bad. Yes. You just did this on the penultimate session. Yes, we did that, right? We had fire hydrant and the balloon and then the batteries. And where were the batteries? They were where? In the barrel. Excellent. The batteries were in the barrel. You remember that? What was on the side of the barrel? Because the barrel signified what? The next element. Beryllium. What was on the side of the barrel? It was what? A board. That reminds you of the next element, which is boron. The fifth element on the periodic table is boron. Now, obviously, I made this list for you, right? And you're like, Achim, you tricked me into proving my memory. What I said at the beginning of this program, when we are doing this quest together, and I said that learning can be fun. And you learn best sometimes when you don't even realize that you're learning. You want to be able to claim that. So you have the board that's there. And what's rolling down that board? It's a diamond. What's a diamond made out of? Carbon. Now, here's the thing. If you don't want to use those words, like if you don't know what a diamond is made out of carbon, you just make up your own words. Carbon. Maybe you see a car going down a board, or maybe it's a car full of bonbon ice cream. You can make up whatever works for you, because whatever works for you best. Now, the diamond fell onto whose head? It fell on who? Sir Lancelot, right? Sir Lancelot. That's wonderful. And Sir Lancelot is a what? He's a knight. And what reminds you? That reminds you of the next element, which is what? Nitrogen. Carbon, nitrogen. Excellent. And when he got knocked out, what did you bring him? A mask. What kind of mask specifically? Oxygen mask. Oxygen is the 8th element on the periodic table. You getting this? I know you are. And then you had to clean the mask with what? Fluoride toothpaste, right? It's fluorine. That's your next element. The ninth element is fluorine, because that fluoride toothpaste. And finally, what did you do with the toothpaste? You threw it where? Into the sign. What kind of sign was it? A neon sign. The 10th element on the periodic table is what? Neon. I want to congratulate you, Power Brain, because you just memorized the first 10 elements on the periodic table. Thank you.